Biological classification. Introduction. Many efforts have been made to classify living organisms in the past. Classification in the past was not done using any guidelines, but it was done out of a need to the organisms. It may be for food, shelter, and clothing. Aristotle classified the organisms at the earliest using some scientific basis. He considered morphological characters to classify plants, and he classified plants into herbs, shrubs, and trees. He classified animals into those which had red blood and those that did not have red blood. Later, Linnaeus developed a two-kingdom system of classification like Kingdom Plantae, which included all plants, and Kingdom Animalia, which included all animals. But this system of classification did not differentiate between unicellular and multicellular organisms, eukaryotes and prokaryotes, and photosynthetic like green algae and non-photosynthetic like fungi organisms. In other words, there were a large number of organisms that could not fit into the two kingdoms. This system was used for a long time and was found incomplete. Other than morphology, many other characteristics such as cell structure, nature of wall, mode of nutrition, habitat, methods of reproduction, evolutionary relationships, etc. were also thought to be considered. Hence, classification of life forms has seen several changes over time. Through all these changes under different systems of classification, plant and animal kingdoms have been constant. R. H. Whitaker, 1969, proposed a five-kingdom classification. He placed all living organisms in five kingdoms, namely Kingdom Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, and Kingdom Animalia. The main criteria he used to classify organisms into five kingdoms include cell structure, thallus organization, mode of nutrition, reproduction, and phylogenetic relationships. All the systems of classification in the past included bacteria, blue-green algae, fungi, mosses, ferns, gymnosperms, and the angiosperms under plants. The reason they included all of them into one kingdom was because all the organisms included had a cell wall in their cells, but they differed in other characteristics. They brought the bacteria, which were prokaryotic, and the blue-green algae with other groups which were eukaryotic. The classification also grouped together the unicellular organisms, for example, Chlamydomonas, and the multicellular ones, example, Spirogyra, and placed them together under algae. The classification did not separate the heterotrophic fungi from the autotrophic green plants, even though they showed a difference in their cell wall composition. The fungi have chitin in their cell walls, while the green plants have cellulose in their cell walls. Considering the above mentioned characters, the fungi were placed in a separate kingdom, Kingdom Fungi. All prokaryotic life forms were grouped together under Kingdom Monera, and unicellular eukaryotic life forms were grouped in Kingdom Protista. Kingdom Protista now includes Chlamydomonas, Chlorella, Paramecium, and Amoeba. Earlier, Chlamydomonas and Chlorella were placed in algae within plants because both have cell walls. The Paramecium and Amoeba were placed in the animal kingdom earlier because they lack cell wall. As the criteria for classification changed, the five kingdom classification has put together organisms which in earlier classifications were placed in different kingdoms. Please share this video with your friends. Leave your comments below and please subscribe to my channel for more content. Click the bell notification that would let you know when a new video is uploaded. Thank you so much for watching.